So you left corporate America. What was your last job in corporate America?
It was a nonprofit philanthropy in
Wow.
education and workforce development, adult workforce development.
So did you start to cultivate your business while you were there?
Excellent question. Excellent question. It started out. It started out as a small thought when I was doing my dissertation research.
You hear that? Like a small thought.
And I gotta tell you, Char, it was not until I was abroad, because my mentor, she's from South Korea. She was the one that said, you know what? This particular study was focused around over 5,000 individual minds, looking at how they function if they have the same equitable access to resources, that they could be successful, if not more, compared to their counterparts. And I said, wow, I have the data. We applied that data to my employer, where we were able to turn around schools. I said, if I could somehow leverage this data now to create my own platform and build upon that and show that this is not just limited to education, but leadership innovation is applicable to all sectors, because you still have to deal with a client-focused approach. You still have to work with personnel, whether it's support, middle management, senior management, your consumer base, boards. If you're in healthcare, you have to deal with patients, doctors. You see where the dots all connected?
Yes, everything connects.
That's exactly right. And that's why I was able to leverage that kind of data and research to my client base, and showing them how it was applicable to them. I got to tell you, Char, at first, with the exception of my mentor, because she was with me for years when I was getting my PhD and so forth, and she was tough. As a matter of fact, I acknowledged her. She's on my LinkedIn profile featured because of the love that she and I have. Because, you know, those cultures are very clannish.
Yes.
And I had exceeded her expectations. And I told her, I remember when I called her, I said, I'm going to be leaving. She said, you're leaving your employer? She was shocked. And she said, Mark, based on this data, I would not be surprised if you're able to be very successful, because we did the work.
Right.
I never looked back. I never looked back. So now I've been using that same leadership design, and it's called the Total Quality Management Operational System, that's based on multiple elements geared towards improving organizational and individual development. That's what my doctorate is in. So it looks at how it's not just about the bottom line, but it's about human capital, social capital. If you do those two things right, it's going to equate and deliver considerable economic capital, return on investment.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't understand that.
They don't. And oh my goodness, because it's all about, at the end of the day, human capital, the human piece of it is what I think they forget.
That's right.
That at the end of the day, you still have to be able to deal with people, and the people within your organization, invest in them a little bit, because it is not about the bottom line. They're the ones producing the bottom line. So why not go to the root and the core of where your organization begins? It begins.
It's funny you mention that.